you very much.
There is a joy tonight here. I'll give you opera. I love it now, David Letterman. Joy to be with my man, doing what he can. David is the only one. We are to have some fun. Everybody!
Everybody.
Everybody! Join us! God bless you. And now...
Robin, good to see you. I have
You
one thing
too,
to say.
Tippy. Great to be here.
It's Kippy.
Oh, it's Kippy?
All day we've been talking about Renee Fleming being from Indiana.
Wow.
And I keep saying, well, what city in Indiana? What city in Indiana? As you're making your entrance, the producer comes over and says, it's Indiana, Pennsylvania.
And now you go like, well, thank you.
Yeah, that's right.
Boy, do I feel like a schmuck.
Yeah. CBS, you're home for misinformation.
I love the fact that she did the one line in Yiddish. Oi! Was magst du, Kinder? Oi!
You've performed at the Met?
Yes, I actually performed there, and it was wonderful because I was on the stage, and afterwards there were all these wonderful Irish ushers, and my act was a little bit blue, and all these Irish ushers going, oh dear, they're doing pornography on the same stage as Pavarotti. Oh, no, don't, that's the end of the world. But it's an amazing place. I just look at them and go, my God, it's incredible. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, and you're so beautiful.
Thank you for finally coming out now.
Well,
God bless you, David. Tippy, Kippy, I don't care. Whatever it is, you're an attractive man. Don't be afraid to go Liberace on me.
Okay, let go of me now.
Let go of me.
Yeah, thank you.
Getting a little uncomfortable, are we,
that's
Kippy?
just fine, thank you. Now, speaking of things generally, hello. What is this, the 25th year of Mrs. Doubtfire?
25 years.
25?
Oh, 20. I think it's 20 years.
20 years.
20 years of Mrs. Doubtfire was a great, great thing to do.
Oh, my God.
Just finding the voice was kind of fun.
Well, thank you. I think we have a...
There she is. There she is. A lovely, full-figured gal, kind of like a Scottish pinata, really. Finding the voice was the hardest part, because initially I made her sound like Margaret Thatcher, and that would probably scare the hell out of children. Go to bed, child, or I'm going to fire a cruise missile. Don't be afraid. But one time I had a wonderful thing. I got to dress up as her, and we were shooting in San Francisco, and I walked into this sex shop, and I went up to the counter and went, excuse me, that double-headed dildo behind the counter there. Yes. Could you have one without so many veins? Thank you. And possibly, do you have any scented lubricants? Something wonderful? And I could see this poor guy going, oh, wow! Then he saw it was me. He said, Robin, you ass, get out of here.
Whoa, buddy. Now listen, I can't tell you how happy I am that you're here on CBS.
It was nice. It was it's great to be with you.
When's the last time you did regular television work?
It was 32 years ago, Dave.
32 years ago.
32 years ago. There were only 3 networks back then. And it was wonderful. And I have a fun fact for the folks at home. David was actually on Mork and Mindy a long time ago.
Yeah. People gasping.
Yeah.
Actually gasping.
Google David Letterman, Mork and Mindy, and brace yourself.
Okay, yeah, get ready.
Yeah.
Get ready for
Here's a memory you don't want to have right now.
Solid entertainment. What was your day? What were your days in television like then compared to what we're experiencing now?
I don't remember a lot because I was on everything but skates back then. Woo!
Is that true?
Very much so. Thank God that TMZ didn't exist back then, because I would have been 24 hours. Hi, what are you doing? Hey, hi, nice to meet you. It was just like, it was so rough. One time I came in, I was so hungover, the director gave me notes. He would go like, Robin, wake up. We want you on that side of the stage.
Wow.
It was rough. But the first couple of years were amazing. And the last year was the best because I got to work with Jonathan.
Well, you did the lovely tribute to Jonathan Winters.
Boss, he was the best.
On the Emmys on Sunday night. And I was reading about you and your father.
Watching him.
Tell that story, because...
It's kind of sweet, because my dad was, you know, a sweet man, but not the easiest laugh. And Jonathan came on the old Tonight Show with Jack Parr. Are you allowed to say Tonight Show? Mm-hmm. Okay, cool. Jonathan came out wearing a pith helmet, and Jack said, "What are you, John?" He said, "I'm a great white hunter." And Jack said, "What do you hunt?" He said, "I hunt mainly squirrels." And then he said, "How do you do that?" "I aim for the little nuts." And I was just, my father just went, "Oh!" And I went, "Who is this man?"
Yeah.
He made the great white father laugh.
Yeah. And you became friends with the man.
Oh, it was wonderful
he was on
to be
your
with
show.
him. I think hanging out with him was amazing. You know, I would see him do kind of amazing things. One time, he had a handicapped parking sticker. And he parked in a handicapped parking space, and a woman came up and said, "You don't look handicapped to me." And Jonathan went, "Madam, can you see inside my mind?" My favorite one-liner of Jonathan's, he did this one, and there's very few one-liners you can say about Johnny, but he did this great routine. He said, "Have you ever undressed in front of a dog?" And then he did the dog like, that's what even Buddha would go, "Good line, good line."
I can remember when he would be on like the Ed Sullivan Show or the Jack Paar Tonight Show, and the minute the curtain opened and he came out, I would start laughing. He really, really got your attention.
If you Google some of his routines, there's a thing where he Googled where he played a bass fisherman, and he played two guys in the boat, but then he played the two fish under the water. There's routines that are just incredible.
I can remember one time being in a coffee shop having breakfast in the same place Jonathan was having breakfast, and it took him to get up to pay his check. He did material at every table on his way to the...
Oh, big time. There was no audience too small for him. I once saw him doing a cat for a dog. It was kind of sweet.
It was tremendous. He's tremendous. We'll be right back with Robin Williams, ladies and gentlemen. Are you... So you were always very hard working. You were performing around the country, doing films, and now you get kind of a regular gig. And what is that like? Is it good?
It's a regular job, Dave. Day to day, you go to the plant, you put your punch card in, you get out. That's a good job. It's really lovely. It's been kind of great to have that.
And how did this happen? Did somebody call you up and say,
"I won a lottery"? No, David Kelly called me up and said, "I'd like to meet with you." And he's a sweet man, but not the biggest laugher in the world. This is David Kelly laughing. Yeah, that's it. And if he does this, you go, "Ah, I'm killing." But he basically sat me down and said, "This is my idea for a show, father-daughter advertising firm. Father's kind of an idea man, but he's had an interesting life, multiple marriages and rehab." I went, "I've done the research, okay." And the daughter is there to kind of back him up, but at the same time, you know, he's looking for ideas. She's trying, and the father's also trying to get her to be more creative. So it's interesting stuff.
Yeah, and this is. Did we still go out on the road and do stand-up?
I haven't done stand-up, I think, in a couple of years.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I can remember watching those HBO specials, and I think we even talked about it one time, and I couldn't understand how carbon-based life form could actually do that. It was
occasionally
remarkable.
Things happen, David, things happen. It's good to know that Stephen Hawking can still go to a strip club. Work it, take me to the event horizon. Sorry, that's new.
That's all right.
Here we go now. Welcome to part 2. But for me, HBO was actually this wonderful thing of having the outlet of you know, that kind of comedy, which is, there's so much freedom you have on that thing. Just not just the content, you know, the words you can say, but the idea that there's no one to say, "Oh, don't do that." Good news, bad news on that level.
Yeah, but you're directing the compliment toward HBO, who has nothing to do with your ability as a comedian.
But they gave me a gig.
Well, sure, they gave you a gig, but
It'd be very hard to do it on the street. People go like, "Okay, that's enough. Please walk away."
I mean, when I was out doing stand-up comedy, they would come to me and say, "Okay, we need 20 minutes," and I would say, "Well, what about 15? Could we just make it 15?"
Dave, let it go, let it go.
And you get out there for 90 minutes, and it's riveting.
But it's cheaper than therapy a lot of time. For me, it's a chance to talk about things that were kind of my life. I'm not as personal as a lot of people do, but the last HBO special kind of got into interesting aspects about the relapse and, you know, the idea of like going to... I went to rehab in wine country just to keep my options open. Good night, everybody. Thank you very much. But it's the idea of...
Keep your options open.
But talking about just having kids, initially, for me, the first time I actually started to talk about my life was the HBO special that I filmed at the Met, where I talked about having kids and having to kind of put it together and really having responsibilities and having Zachary. And I remember the first time, you know, doing my act, and then all of a sudden the first time Zachary's in the car, and all of a sudden somebody cut me off in traffic, and I went, and from the back seat this little voice went, And I went, oh, you're daddy's boy. But now, all my kids have grown up and they've done amazing. When Zachary graduated from college, he got a degree in linguistics from NYU. And I said, what are you going to do, open a syntax repair shop? But I was so proud of him because I never graduated from college. And I was just like, and then he went on to get a degree from Columbia and an MBA in business. I'm like, okay, that's it. That's enough. But now he's working. He's actually making money on his own. Daddy loves you. Daddy loves you. We're gonna go. Where are we going? Where are we going today? Take Daddy over by the sidewalk. There we're going. We're walking over there now. We're going to see Uncle Dave.
It's sad. The Crazy Ones premieres Thursday. Tomorrow night?
Tomorrow night, Dave.
All right, there you go. We'll
See it. Be there Thursday.
9 p.m.
¿Cuántos nuevos? Thursday.
right here
Cuando hoy día vengo de David Letterman, agárrate cayendo.
on CBS.
Bailando cayer, David
Robin
Letterman.
Williams, ladies and gentlemen. God bless you, my friend.
You too,
Good
brother.
to have you here. Thank you. We'll be right back with Lindsay Kaplan.